Hi, Muchismo Eugene. Welcome to another video from Exit Strategy. Please like, subscribe, share the video if you found it helpful. Give a thumbs up and pass it on if you believe someone else would benefit from it. I would appreciate that. Okay, empaths, be mindful of people trying to hitchhike, psychological hitchhikers. Just be mindful, people who are trying to come into your space, your life, your conversation, all in an effort to enmesh themselves, connect themselves with your energy, with your presence, with your whole life, because you are the one that are movers and shakers in this world. You are leaders. You are people that know where they're going. When a narcissist, as I like to say, can't find their way out of a room, even with the lights on, you are relevant. They are not. If you look back at some of the narcissist interactions that you ended up getting yourself entangled with, like I have, you find out or you discover very quickly that they didn't bring anything to the table. Everything they brought to the table was an illusion. And now looking back at it in a good way, healthy way, you can see at the end of that thing, they really had nothing within themselves to offer you. And they're so shallow. And that helps you understand that even in the beginning, in the onset of that interaction, they brought nothing. So going forward as an awakened empath, that I hope and pray you're doing the shadow work, you're doing the introspecting, you're doing the critical thinking about things in life and things that are in your life. And you're elevating your vibration to a point where when you see these things or you discover them or you sense these things, you don't dismiss them. That's the whole premise of why we need to continue to elevate and educate ourselves. Pray, always pray. But from a fundamental standpoint, you really need to stay in tune with people who are in your space and around your space. And I like to say, do this naturally, because the more you educate and elevate your vibration, it becomes natural. It becomes second nature. If it becomes burdensome or if it becomes too much like work for you to do this, you're really not doing the introspecting and the shadow work on yourself. You know, that inner work helps aid you in going out almost in an autonomous way. And you can sense and see these things, observe these things from afar or even up close. And the sooner that you can recognize this, the more beneficial it is to you and the less likelihood of the narcissist enmeshing or getting inside to gain access to you. And they do it in many ways. I mean, just out and about in general public, you will happen upon people. And as human beings, we create friendships. Friendships are broken for different reasons. So it's just a natural thing for a human being to interact with another human being and sometimes form friendship and bonds that sometimes last for a lifetime. But now going forward, you know, looking back, that most of the people you picked in your life you didn't really pick them wholeheartedly. They picked you. So come to a point in your life where you're able to pick and choose who you want to friend and befriend and have as a friend of yours. You really need to just be selective. Selective is being protective. That should be a t-shirt. But the whole idea of just getting into friendships just because people are kind, they seem likable, seems like somebody you could click up with and put in your circle. Because the bottom line is narcissists need you. Empaths, we don't need people as much as we think we do. Now, I don't mean in a selfish way where we don't need anybody. Going back to my point, we have to be selective. But even in our isolation, we have a strong sense of self. We don't need to be needed. But what we do realize is that the world needs people like us. And because of that, we give off a lot of who we are. And there are people out there just waiting to capitalize on that. And they don't mean us well. And so this has been a fundamental video just to kind of remind you guys, be selective. Pick your friends like you pick your fruit, if you will. And at the end of the day, you have to have done the work on yourself in order to be able to recognize these things sooner rather than later. Because once these people get inside and get enmeshed in your life, in your circle, it's hard. It's all but impossible sometimes to get them out of your space or your life. That being said, bless.